So Leon Morris, clueless. Ackhiii. Guys, he did not provide a statement. But what he did do, just being smart, and I'm just trying to get my brain, like trying to think, why would you give approval knowing that the person that actually mashed you up is going to court, he's been charged, and in order to find him guilty, in order to get a conviction, it's based on medical reports. Now, without your approval, my brother, get me, because respectfully, it doesn't work. I know we're gonna play what you just said, but respectfully, in prison, a lot of work gets mashed in front of officers, like nearly every day. You know, we've been in prison. We've been to prison. So I'm trying to educate the people because you said a lot of misinformation that I want to address. But before, obviously, I even break that down, let's just get into this. You said this.
And what are we really talking about here? You're throwing out accusations. I'm throwing out facts.
Okay. Accusations and facts. So we're going to talk about some facts, and we need you to address this because, you know, the civilian, the Ackhiii, he is an innocent bystander. He's innocent here. He's just on the internet. Remember, he done a video, guys, about accountability. And look, before I even play this, I want to just get this message out there. Now, I now know that none of Clue's people actually, none of them don't chat to him. They've disowned him. They don't talk to him. I didn't know that. So my bad. And this is a message to, this is a message to Clapham Junction. My bad. My bad. Now, let me give you a context of why I said the stuff that I did say. I'm just going to let you lot know. For one, we've got Clue on the internet. From when he jumped on the internet, he's copied my whole ecosystem. I don't care. I love it. Do what you're doing, my bro. Ackhiii, you have my support. Now, if I was a hater, I would have never acknowledged them. Never. Be like, Arch. Especially with the people that I'm around. No one cares. I'm just doing my thing. I don't care. Don't involve me in no politics. I don't care. Understand that? Now, we've gone from being calm. Obviously, I understand my man's is insecure, to then doing a video about accountability and just getting onto me. But 2 videos ago, you've gone on to man putting my clip at the side. So giving you lot some context of the accusation, the accountability video, he's saying my friends are not happy with me and whatnot. So I'm thinking, okay, this don't make any sense here. Your friends has got on your ear. I didn't know that none of your friends actually chat to you. You're an actual idiot. I didn't know that. So on the back of that, what am I gonna do? If man's internet ready. If man's internet ready. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna talk about things, yeah, that's gonna involve certain people, and there's strong things that actually, if it gets out there, actually will go crazy. Because my man's trying to disrespect me, and me thinking, oh, okay, cool. The man actually spoke to this shoot, and now he's he's doing weird stuff. I thought everything was cool. Of course I'm gonna do that. Of course I'm gonna say that. Of course I am. So when I'm going mad like, oh, gorillas in the Ackhiii and boom, 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 my bad. I'm not even talking about the smiley face guy. You know his name. We know. I was never even referring that. I was talking about the big fella because in my head, I'm seeing my man say all this mad stuff. I'm thinking, okay, then if my man's saying this mad stuff, then everyone's involved in what he's saying. So it's that then, because it's never been that. I've been around people, I've seen people. Walk on, bro, boom, boom, boom. It's never been that. But that's how I'm gonna think. I'm a man. So you gotta understand, when I'm making these videos, I'm looking at it like that. But when man's breaking down, no. My man's on his own. We don't deal with my man. He's like, that's it. I'm like, but I'm trying to explain to man, and look, it's this thing. Look, it's on the internet and it's half personal, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's so techie, it's half personal. So it's like everyone's got kids now. Everyone's living life. Everyone's got kids. You get me? And man don't want to resurface all madness. So I'm explaining context. You get me? Of course, people are going to be upset and say mad things because man's saying crazy stuff. You get me? Man's saying crazy stuff about people that man's actually got history with. So of course, that's going to happen. Of course. So now, man's going on to my man. I'm saying, okay, cool, I'm directing my man. But that is the thought process. Now, gorillas in the buyer and all of that, get that. Man's not on that. No one's on that. No one wants to be on that. And that was never the energy. Whether man bump into certain people is never the energy. That was never going to be the energy, but it was only going to be the energy after I'm seeing this video, bro. Huh? So, normal people watching this, you look take how it is. The people that needs to watch this, you look understand that, innit? You just understand that. Just that. Now, obviously, let's get into what Clue said, and let's get into his case, because someone's actually in prison. Someone's got extra time for assaulting him. Someone's been charged and someone's got extra time for assaulting him. So this is what he said, and I'm going to bring a few screenshots up and we're going to get into this.
Don't sit well with me. i.e. riding voluntary bang up. For those that don't know what that is, that's when you go to prison and you're scared to come out of your cell. So you stay behind the door in your cell and tell the officers, I don't want to come out. Me. And I don't say that in a way of like, me, like, bro, I'm just a cool, humble person. There's a lot of people like me in the world.
You see this guy? He wasn't a cool, humble person when he was making videos about Posty and talking about, oh, what is it? Are you from the streets or you're not? Like, own up to what you're saying, my guy. Do you remember that video? Shall we just get it up, bro? Because this is what I mean, bro. I don't think you're internet ready. Like, you're not ready. Like, bro, everything you've done, I've literally played chess. Like, I've literally played chess with you, bro. Like, literally knew you was going to do every single thing that you was going to do. Knew you was going to do it. I knew you was going to read up the paperwork. I knew. And this is why I spoke about one thing. But you see, you went straight for the juggler. You went straight for the juggler. You need to take time a bit, my bro. You need to. But anyway.
You know what I mean?
This one.
Because when I think about what Bouncer was alluding to.
We get that.
Like,
look.
You're not neutral in this scene of ours. Do you know what I mean?
So obviously the headline, I'm going to play it. The headline says, Posty, what we doing here? Stand on it. Okay, that's a why headline anyway.
Then I would understand it a bit more. But however, I feel like you're more civilianish about your paper, hustler.
So what he's saying, I'm going to rewind this. He's asking Posty, are you from the streets or you're not from the streets? What are we doing here? Like, let's play it. Let's rewind it. Just so you understand, guys.
Posty, what we doing here? I mean, I know you're thinking, this guy keeps talking about me. Keeps mentioning my name. I don't even know him. And it's true. But you see on the landing, we don't need to know each other for me to address what I hear. Like if you was on the landing, I'll be at your cell door. Do you know what I mean? Forwarding in your cell door.
Remember, guys, look. The energy, I'll be at your cell door. Forwarding in your cell door. Like, he's confused. He's going through, what is it, menopause. Ackhiii. Ackhiii. Menopause, Ackhiii. He's going through menopause, Ackhiii. Ackhiii. Ackhiii's got spray paint on his hair, Ackhiii. Ackhiii. And he's going through menopause, Ackhiii. And Ackhiii, he needs to be ready. He needs to be internet ready. Because we can read him. I've got people saying, checkmate. I was waiting for this day, Ackhiii. Anyway, let's play this.
And I'll be asking, what we doing here? Because I hear things posted, and you can never believe everything you hear, you know? But I'm entitled to address what I hear on my platform, no? And I always think to myself, it's posted from the streets. Now, when I say from the streets, just for clarity, I'm talking, you know, GM stuff or, you know, the dark stuff.
What a bloody idiot. Listen, you can't, listen, you see him, you can't make things up. You can't. Anyway, let's go back to what we were just watching because the guy is a bloody idiot. GM stuff, you know, the dark stuff. I would have walked in yourself. What an idiot. Anyway, let's play this. You can't make this up, bro. You can't.
In a way of like, me, like, bro, I'm just a cool, humble person.
Oh, Ackhiii? Ackhiii. He's a cool, humble person, Ackhiii. Ackhiii. Spray paint, Ackhiii. Ackhiii. Ackhiii, GM, dark stuff, Ackhiii. Ackhiii. It's mad.
There's a lot of people like me in the world. We just don't take no nonsense though. We got good hearts. We mean well. We might come across angry, aggressive, rude, grumpy, bitter. I get it, bro. But the truth is, we just don't take no nonsense, bro.
Okay.
That's all it is. Much more badder people than me in the world. I'm sure you know that. You're one of them. And speaking of being selective, how can I be selective if I'm talking to you? You're the bad boy. No? You say a lot of things that just don't make sense, Miles. I'm kind of...
Ackhiii, it's Miles, not Mouse. It's Miles, Ackhiii.
disappointed. You had this presence that I thought was internet ready. Grown. But in reality, very, very young. You know. So yeah, voluntary. That's a lie. I'm not sure where you're getting your sources from. And it's kind of, you know, strange you asking all these different people about me. I don't even...
Bro, I haven't asked no one about you. Get me? But, you know, direct from source, bro. I ain't asked no one about you, my bro.
know you. I don't even know who they are. But I know what you're alluding to.
Go on, tell us.
High down.
Yep.
When I moved to the opposition wing, and I say opposition, I'm not a gang member.
Yep.
But I care for my people.
Okay.
You know, my brother is in the mix, as to say. We won't go into too much detail.
Okay.
So if you got a problem with my brother, I'm one of them people. That means
you got a problem with me. You got a problem with my brother, you got a problem with me. Okay. Okay.
That's fair, no?
Yeah, it's fair.
That's cool.
It's cool, Ackhiii.
So I say I went to the opposition wing because these people have a problem with my brother.
Okay.
Which means they got a problem with me.
Okay.
There was a reason why I went there. But again, I'm not trying to stay here too long.
Okay.
And less is more sometimes. Now, I was over there comfortably for about 6 weeks, I believe.
He was over there comfortably for about 6 weeks. Me personally, bro, anyone's got a problem with my brother, I'm crashing out straight away. I'm not going to see anyone that's got a problem with my brother. I'm not paging them or not doing anything scatty to come off that wing. But obviously, you know, clue, I'm not a bad boy. My brother's keeper. Anyone's got a problem with me, my brother's keeper, you know? Ackhiii. Ackhiii, you know? What we doing here? Okay, bro. Okay, cool. Carry on.
While these people gathered up the courage and confidence to, you know, make their move. And when one individual did make his move, not only was it in front of the officers, not only was it in front of the cameras, it was from behind.
My brother, look, see in jail, bro, there's cameras nearly everywhere, bro. It pops off anywhere, in the masjid, on the visit hall, anywhere, anywhere, reception, free flow, anywhere, bro. And there's cameras everywhere, bro. So try and know it will pop off. No one don't care about a nicking. If someone makes a move, they're setting pace because they know it will pop off. Yeah, you can go into a man's cell, but 9 times out of 10, if the time to get you, they'll get you in it. So, okay, you got this. You're saying you got hit from behind. We'll confirm that.
I can't, from behind. You know I want to say the word, but I'm trying to be grown. But come on, G. You know the snake thing? Huh? My only L in the prison system. Can you believe that?
So you got hit from behind, and it led to, I think, you having a fracture in your head, or it led to a few things, innit? It led to fracture in your head or something. You got a fracture in your head. It led to rib fracture. It led to, obviously this is just a summary of like what's going on, of obviously the medical report and a breakdown of the medical report, and there's more pictures, you get me? It's the same pictures. And obviously this is a key part of this, because no one's not, okay, cool, you've gone to the hospital, you get me? You've been mashed up, you've gone to the hospital, you've complained about your ribs. Where does it say? I'll show you here. I think you complained about, you know me, I'm not great at reading, but I think it's here. Examined Leon Morris at Epsom Hospital. Morris complains of coughing up blood and is found to have this viral something. Ackhiii, I cannot read, but basically you're complaining about your injuries, you get me? I understand that, cool. Let's get into what you're saying still, man. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Where is it?
You can ask around. People will tell you. I'm not here to gloat on who I am. I just know who I am. So when you allude to voluntary, they wouldn't let me out the cell. See, the rules have changed now in prison. Remember, I was in there in 2023. So, for example, if something was to happen in front of an officer or in front of the cameras, they don't need you to say anything. They just take that where they're taking it, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so basically you're saying that in prison, every time there's a fight, if it happens on cameras, then people are getting sent to court and they're getting charged and they're getting outside charges. The victim don't need to say nothing. Like you're still gonna get charged, and you'll get time in prison. Like you'll get extra time. That's what Clue's basically saying.
So you suggesting that I would get another prisoner a longer sentence just for doing what he felt he had to do? Because in a stranger street way, I get it. I wouldn't want that, bro. My mentality is different when I'm seeking what I'm seeking, as in revenge.
Oh. Bear in mind, guys, he's not about that life. I don't know why he's talking about revenge. Pay attention. He's saying that he said key here. Let's rewind it a bit. Just so I get something up in a minute. But just rewind it. Let's get into this.
Bro, my mentality is different.
You said it here,
Due to say anything. They just take that where they're taking it, bro.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So you suggesting that I would get another prisoner a longer sentence just for doing what he felt he had to do. Because in a stranger street way, I get it.
So basically he's saying, look, this here, my man Mash work, you get me, and he got extra charges, and he's gone to court. He got sentenced for extra charges, and I didn't have nothing to do with it. I had nothing to do with it. This happened on him. I didn't need to do anything. Now, I want you lot to pay attention to this, guys. Pay attention, yeah, and I want you lot to go do your due diligence. Go answer someone. So this is here, obviously, in July 2025, a couple months ago, you get me? And it just blots out the brother's name, you get me? Your case before Guildford Crown Court, Section 20 GBH. Obviously, Clue got mashed up, he got charged for a Section 20 GBH, yeah? And it just says, I write to confirm that I have finally received the expert report commenting on the injury caused to Mr. Leon Morris. Please find attached a copy of this report. And it just says, in short, the experts concluding it, it's just saying that there's a rip. You look, let me bring it up just so you lot can read this, man. Just so you lot can read this. Look, let's get this up. Let me just get this up so you lot can see this here. And it's just basically kind of showing that, oh, this is what's happened. The punch, they're basically saying that the punch, he dropped to the floor, hit his head. Okay, cool. But the rib injury, did that have something to do with the punch, or did it have something to do with the impact of him dropping on the floor? So me breaking this down, just to conclude this, just to break this down, guys, yeah, is the victim, as in Clue, as in Leon Morris, the victim had to have 100% approved the injury. He had to approve it for it to go court, for then the brother to get sentenced and get extra time. If Leon didn't approve this, now do your homework. If he didn't approve this, then he wouldn't even have a court case, or he would have bust case, or the case would have got thrown out. Now, here's two things that people do. Sometimes people, I don't know, they might have got mashed up in jail, or they might get mashed up. There's a brother called Jonathan Botzer that's got one of the young G's that's in jail now, you get me, some fake story, some alleged robbing watches and whatnot, and he's actually just fully snitching. He's fully snitching, but he's snitching because of compensation. So obviously this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying Leon's doing it, but in my head, for him to agree for his medical reports to be used against the accuser, he could be seeking compensation. I'm just saying, I might be wrong. So I'm just saying to you, because we don't understand why he's agreed. Now, the only way, I'm letting you lot know, guys, pay attention here. The brother's got consecutive. He's doing another sentence. He's got consecutive sentence, bro, because of this case here. So if Clue didn't agree for the medical reports to go against the brother, my man would have bust case. But because he agreed to the medical reports, my man got extra time. He got added time to his sentence. Like, I'm letting you know, this is a fact here. You lot take it how you're taking it. This is what's happened. And if you want me to go further, man can even go further. Like, I don't want to draw out no one and reach out to anyone. But if you want man to get a voice note or a live interview or breakdown or whatnot, I will do so. Like, I will do so, just to show you lot. So this brother that talks about accountability and no snitching and whatnot, yes, he didn't provide a statement because he's not going to do that. He's in jail. Why would he do that? But what he did do is he approved these medical reports to be used against the brother, and it led to him to getting extra time. And he knew what he was doing. And why he done that, we don't know. Why did he approve it? He should have just said, no, my man would have bust case. He wouldn't have got charged, and it would have been kalas to bed. So you lot can take this how you want to take this within yourself. But The reason why we've been going back and forth because he went down the route of accountability, and he used my name as being being accountable. And Clue, you said this as well in your video. This is what you said, and I want to kind of get into this quickly just before we wrap this up, bro, because obviously you got to be internet ready for this, man. You get me? Just before we wrap this up, you said this, Clue, yeah?
Avec les nouvelles catégories Vinted, vous pouvez vendre encore.
Wait for this ad to go. But you said this, Clue, yeah? And I know I've got some time. I think I've got, when this goes out, I'm going to make this go out. I think I will have like 5 hours to make a response. I think I will have 5 hours. You said this.
Because I hear say you're going to breathe down my neck. And again, guys.
Wait.
The truth can never be articulated like your.
Wait.
Well, what are we doing here?
I'm just waiting for it. One second. I'm looking for it.
I'm going to leave it there.
I think it's here.
I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to give you 48 hours to jump on a plane, fly over. Let's have a face-to-face discussion, bro.
No problem, my brother. This is what we're going to do. Seeing as you've just told me to jump on a plane and fly over. I know in your video he's talking about I'll give you 5 bags if you can something about eating batty. I never even said that. But seeing as you paid for your yard, mortgage paid for, is, bro, I fly business class. So yes, let's reach out. We've got a mutual, you get me? Let's reach out, get me? And book my business class, Ackhiii. You got that money. And I will fly, I will land in Heathrow and take a journey up to Milton Keynes, and we'll have a face-to-face. Is it Milton Keynes? And we'll have a face-to-face, bro. So now I'm going to give you 24 hours to make this happen, bro. Go look at the prices of the flights. I'm just letting you know I fly business class. I'm ready to go any day. And let's do this, bro. Let's do this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ackhiii. I am internet ready. I am ready today. Ready.